Hi, and welcome to another edition of Catholic Cooking. I am Jennifer, and this is Kate.
And every month we like to try different recipes from a new to us Catholic cookbook. And we've got some really fun ones picked out.
We do. This month we are going to make a recipe from the magical world of Strega Nona, featuring our very favorite Catholic children's book author, Tomie dePaola. So we just love his books, and he has recipes in this one. One of them is for pasta with simple breadcrumb sauce. So we're really excited to be cooking with Tomie today.
We're also going to go out there a little bit and try a recipe for chilled raspberry soup from the Tea Time Discipleship book by Sally Clarkson.
And then October 2nd was the Feast of the Guardian Angels, but you can honor your guardian angel anytime. So in their honor today, we are trying a recipe for Angel Food Churro Bites from the His Girl Friday blog.
So we got a lot of different stuff picked out. We're excited to get started, so let's go.
So today we're starting with the chilled raspberry soup recipe because of course it needs to chill, and it's from the Tea Time Discipleship book by Sally Clarkson, which is such a wonderful book, so many great recipes. I did a full review of it in this video if you're interested.
So figuring out which recipe we wanted to try from this book was very hard, but ultimately we ended up here. And for this recipe you need sugar, you need supposed to be cranberry apple juice or cranberry raspberry juice. We ended up with apple cherry
because it sounded so festive.
Because it was on sale.
And it was on sale too.
So that's what we're working with. You need whipped cream, raspberry yogurt, cinnamon, cloves, raspberries, and you're supposed to have lemon juice, but we have lime juice.
We're using up the lime juice. We have to use it up somehow. So there you go, a citrus juice.
So to start, add water and raspberries to a blender and mix those up until smooth. Then add sugar to a pot along with the juice and then the raspberry mixture. Then add cinnamon and cloves and mix that together over a medium heat and leave it until it comes to a boil. Then whisk in the raspberry yogurt and give the lid to the beagle, apparently, and then the citrus juice. And then ladle that all out and top with whipped cream.
We have the soup, it's chilled. The book said to put it in bowls, but we just thought it would be fun. Why not?
Why not?
So, okay, here we go. It's good, yeah.
It's tart.
It's hard to describe. You know, it's not super sweet.
No.
It's not like a slushy or a smoothie. It's definitely
It's
a
literally
soup.
The cloves are very strong.
Okay. It smells in here like every Christmas candle when this was cooking.
And it tastes like every Christmas candle, if you know what I mean.
This one was suggested to serve as part of a Christmas time tea, and I think that would work pretty well, you know? So something different.
Very different.
So now on to the pasta with simple bread sauce from the magical world of Strega Nona, which is an anthology. All of Tomie dePaola's Strega Nona books are in this one volume, but he also adds a lot of fun extras in it.
For example, he tells the story of how he came up with Strega Nona. He was doodling in the back of a college faculty meeting instead of paying attention, and he ended up doodling her.
Strega Nona was originally meant to be just a one-time story, over and done, but he said as he went along through the years, he would see a picture or he would hear an old legend, and Strega Nona would pop up in his mind, and she would say, you know, you could put me in a story like that. So that's how we came to get so many Strega Nona stories.
And so the recipes in this book are just in the back, and they are geared for kids. So they are easier, but that's totally fine. Easier is better.
Definitely. We are just really excited to be cooking with Tomie today. He has written so many of our favorite Catholic picture books, so it's kind of like an honor to be in here in the kitchen with him.
And so for the recipe, you need spaghetti, breadcrumbs, olive oil, butter, garlic, and Parmesan. So we started our water boiling and then prepped our bowls with butter and olive oil, and then a little bit of garlic powder on top, and then added the spaghetti. And while that was going, we mashed that butter mixture together so it would melt over the noodles better. And then once the spaghetti was done, we took out pasta water and then drained it and added the noodles into the bowls. Then we mixed that with the garlic and butter and then added some pasta water. And then we added the breadcrumbs on top. Then a drizzle of olive oil and then topped it with Parmesan cheese.
Okay, so here it is. It does smell really good. We're going to taste test while it's hot. I think there are like 50 grams of fat in this, so hopefully it tastes good. I think it could use some salt. Yeah, very, very good once the salt is added. Yep. So yeah, definitely.
Add some salt to it.
Add some salt, and this is an excellent comfort food. Go Tomie. And lastly, we are going to try the Angel Food Churro Bites, which just looks so good. Normally we don't fry things at our house, but these look doable, so hey, why not?
So for this one, you need angel food cake. We used a box mix, and it was a little chaotic. That's why this looks a little crazy, as you'll see.
Well,
but
Kate made it yesterday, but it's gonna work because we just have to cut it up anyway.
It doesn't have to look pretty, it'll work. And then you need sugar, oil, and cinnamon for the rest. So like we said, we just used a box mix, so the packet and then water. And we put that in a cheesecake pan, which is kind of where that went wrong because that's not the right pan. And we knew it, and as you can see, it completely mushroomed over the edge, but whatever, it works. And we were able to get it out of the pan, and it still looked fairly nice. So we just cut that up into 1 to 1.5 inch cubes to be able to fry it. And then we made up a cinnamon and sugar mixture. And then got our oil heating up in a cast iron pan. And it was an interesting experience frying it. The oil does have to be really hot to get things to fry, but we got it to work and we took them out. We blotted the excess oil off and then just rolled them in the cinnamon sugar.
Okay, so here they are, a plate of churro-like angel food bites. This was a process, right?
It was a little hard to fry.
A little bit messy, smells really good. So let's go ahead and just take a bite.
Not good.
Very good.
Definitely.
I think definitely worth the effort, but I would probably make this like once a year for someone's birthday, but again, we're not fryers here.
If you like frying, it's a really good recipe.
It is. It's very, very delicious.
Amazing.
It'd be fun for a Halloween party. Okay, so those are our 3 recipes for October. We definitely stepped out of our comfort zone a bit with 2 of the recipes, but I think we did have a clear winner this month.
Yeah, I think the churros were definitely our favorite, despite our not so love of frying.
Right.
They turned out very good.
If you bought a pre-made angel food cake and then you were good at frying, you could be all over this dish. The raspberry soup was definitely different. It was good,
not a go-to, I don't think.
No, it would be fun for a special occasion, a winter tea or a Christmas tea for sure.
But probably not going to go back to that one on a regular basis.
Right. I don't think everyone would particularly care for that recipe either. I think some people would just look at it and say, nope.
Yeah.
Although it is good once you taste it. So, yeah.
And the spaghetti was good also.
Yeah.
Definitely a good comfort food. You know, a recipe for kids, nothing crazy, but it was good.
Pasta is always good. Good comfort food. Good for Lent. But we're not talking about Lent because it's October. So
we're looking at Advent next.
Yeah, we're Advent's coming up next. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us here today.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.